KDP. Okay, and that's the first one here. You create an account. I'm already signed in, so you just go ahead and sign in. To create a new title, you would go up here, you'd enter your book content. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and create a false title really quick here. If I can get my password right. Okay. So you pick your language, you pick your title, say okay. You pick your series information. So if this book is in a series, you'd want to pick that. Is this an edition? If there's a contributor, okay. So you'd say, okay, it's where you would list your contributor. This is where you would put your description. Okay, it would be longer than that probably, but all right. Copyrights, okay. Public domain basically is it's out there for anyone to see, anyone to be able to make copies of. You can go that route if you want, and if you wanted to read more about it, you just scroll over, okay. You'll just say that. Keywords, this is important because it's able to detect your book online. So I usually say something like self-publishing. We're going to do something like this. It's whatever the title of your book is, and then I usually put the name, maybe something that your book is about. Okay, something like that. Categories. Okay, so this would be if I were to do this in a nonfiction book. I would say that this would fit under, oh, let's see, self-help. Okay, and you know, you could pick any of these or something like this. So we could either pick probably creativity or just general. I guess this would be creativity. Okay. This wouldn't contain any images or anything that's inappropriate, so we'll just hit no. Okay. Okay. So ISBN, you can get a free KDP ISBN. This is one that you can't use anywhere else. This is just assigned for Amazon. If you use your own, you can buy one off a site called Bowker, BOWKER.com. ISBNs aren't cheap. For one on that site, it's like 150 bucks. You can buy up to, I think, 10. There are probably other sites that are cheaper, but I usually just go this route because, you know, it can get your book out into circulation all over the net. So for now, I just don't see an issue using it. Publication date, they will assign you a live date once it goes live. So unless you want to use it a different date, just use that. Now this is important because you need to have this trim to your book. So whatever your book is, standard is usually 6x9. But if you want to use a different one, these are the most popular. If your book is a little different, go here, or you can even enter customized with height. Okay. Um, bleed settings, so if you have text or pictures that go over the um, usual standard page, you'd want it to bleed. That's in PDF only. Glossy just looks a little bit more. Okay, this will tell you a little bit more about it, but um, glossy just is a little more shiny on your page, or so it depends on what you want. Okay. Um, okay. So this is how easy it is. You'd have to have it in PDF. You can also upload doc uh, or HTML format. So you would just upload it. You would launch a cover creator, so you can either launch it if you've already made it, or I'm sorry, this will help you create one, or if you already have one done, it has to be in PDF and you load it up. I've created all my covers. Um, you have to, I usually create them in like an InDesign program, things like that. All right, so once that's all done, said and done, and obviously I don't have this book done, so I'll have to just kind of walk you through here. Um, you would go to launch previewer. This is really important because you have to see what the book looks like before it goes. I've caught a number of mistakes before it goes. Um, this will catch any errors formatting wise, trim wise. So if you have text that goes outside the boundaries, anything like that, it'll say you have to fix these things. So make sure you do that. Okay. So if you save and continue, I can't remember if it lets you do it. Yes. So you have to do these things before you can save and continue. Okay. All right. So at the save and continue page, you get to pick your price, which is another advantage, I think, over other self-publishing websites. If you're going to go the self-publishing route, I would recommend either this site or Ingram Spark. I found some advantages with. Now, Ingram Spark, I just recently went there to publish a book. I had some issues getting an ISBN there, so I didn't really like that about them. Um, but in the past, my first book, I'd used Author House. I know other people used Author House, they were happy with them. I was not. Reason being was, I had to pay a lump sum to get a book published through them. And you really shouldn't have to do that. This platform is totally free. You don't have to pay a cent. Ingram Spark, you don't have to pay a cent. It'll say $25 publishing fee, but you can find a coupon to waive that fee. So I would go if you're starting out, or if you just want to go the self-publishing route, I would try a Kindle KDP. Um, Within 72 hours, what they'll do after you go to this step, they'll review your book and then they'll just send you an email saying that it's live. Uh, you can either market it domestically or internationally. They'll tell you after you price your book how much royalty you will receive, and then every 3 months you'll get a check, and that'll show you um, in a quarterly or a monthly statement to your email. So it's kind of cool, easy. It takes you. I mean, it depends on how long it takes you, depending on how long this part takes you, if everything's formatted correctly. So there's an option for those who don't know how to get started. What I definitely would recommend, though, before you get to this step, have someone copy edit your work that knows what they're doing. Do not just go to this step and don't copy edit and do everything that you would anyway. Um, have a marketing plan, everything like that. This is solely just to get your book out on the market. It will not get your book in bookstores. It will get your book on the web. Okay, so they don't promise to do that. If you have any questions, feel free to email me at my approved author email, kevinpatrickkeneally@gmail.com. I will answer any further questions. All right, good luck publishing, guys.